Hello, beautiful people. I'm Beauty, and this is Beauty Unfiltered. Around here, we keep it real, from relationships and motivation to job tips, cooking, and this weight loss journey. It's raw, honest, and always delivered with love and a little edge. This is your safe space to heal, level up, and laugh a little along the way. So hit that follow, subscribe, stay a while, and let's glow and grow together. All right, guys, so let's get right into it. So there has been so much drama and talk going on surrounding the Taylor family, Papa Taylor, Ty Taylor, Daysha Taylor, and even Daysha's boyfriend and the father of her children, Quik. So, of course, a lot of people have been coming for Quik, have been coming for Daysha, pressing them about when they're going to get married, when he's going to propose to her. She keeps having all these children. So Quik went online while Daysha was live and had this to say.
Daysha ain't really had no real sit down with my grandma on my Bahamian side.
So grandma say no then?
If grandma say no, which I don't think, because she done met the kids, she knows Daysha and everything in this, but inheritance, a lot of that shit, everybody has to agree.
Now, Papa Taylor did not like what Quik had to say about his inheritance from his grandmother and the reason why he has not proposed or made any plans to marry Daysha. So this is what Papa Taylor had to say in response to that.
Back with his messy self. Now, I just been looking at this post that my son-in-law made that was very distasteful, son. Very distasteful. But I just want to even the playing field so that we on the same playing field. I do think my daughters are inheritance of a lot of property and buildings.
Now, in response to what Papa Taylor had to say, Quik did feel like he could have addressed the situation offline. I don't think that Quik had any issue with what Papa Taylor said. I think that he felt like he could have came to him man to man instead of addressing it on the internet, because Quik feels like now people are attacking him. People are saying that he is living off of the Taylor girls. You see people calling Daysha a sugar mama. And they're saying that if you have so much inheritance, why aren't you living on your own? So this is what Quik had to say.
Living off of somebody and living in their house and all of that shit. Y'all don't even understand how this shit got into this. That shit needs to be spoken on. I was getting my own shit. The girls decided the motherfuckers say, hey, let's join forces and live together. I didn't choose that shit. I went with what they wanted. Trying to help them. I had my own operation.
He said ignore them folks quick.
No, it ain't about that though, bro.
He a crash out. He was a crash out.
She on some dumb shit. I didn't say nothing to him though. I ain't say nothing about none of his old situations he had going on.
Yeah.
I ain't bring up shit. And this shit go for years back. I ain't say nothing about this man. I ain't never disrespected this man.
Now, this gets even messier because while Daysha and Quik are arguing, Ty is in another room on live stream. She decides to grab one of her rings, and she thought it would be a good idea or a joke to go downstairs and propose to Daysha herself. However, Daysha did not find it funny, and she felt as if Ty was being very shady.
Trying to be fucking funny. I need your deadbeat baby fucking daddy. Where he at?
All right, so you know I like to keep it real and give my positive feedback on these situations. So I feel like, honestly, all of this started from the moment that the world found out that Papa Taylor cheated on Mama Taylor years ago, and they had another sister that nobody never knew about. So from that moment, the daughters, Daysha and Ty, as well as Trinity, and then even their son, spoke out about the situation. Things started getting really messy, and I do feel like people kind of like went overboard online when this could have been a conversation in private off of the internet. So again, I said it in another video, a lot of people do go to the internet and they allow their supporters or fans, whatever you want to call it, to get in their head, to get in their ear. There's no amount of money that can be made online you know, to risk that should allow you or make you risk the relationships with your family members. That's the first part. The second part, where we come in about the marriage situation, I do feel like Quik could have addressed that offline. I do know he knows that Daysha was streaming, and if you are, or if you love your woman, your partner, you should not be trying to embarrass them, because it may not be embarrassing to you, but you should still have some type of care as to how the world would perceive what you're saying. So, talking about, an inheritance, basically determining whether or not you marry your partner, the woman that's carrying your child, that has carried your children, and that has taken in your other child as their own. I mean, I think it's a little selfish. So again, another conversation that could have been happened offline. Now, the situation with Papa Taylor, yes, I do feel like Papa Taylor could have addressed this situation as well offline, because you can't take fuel and add it to the fire. Fire and fire, that nothing good comes out of it. So it's like a continuous back and forth thing. When you guys have each other phone number, you guys know where each other live. So a lot of these could just be handled offline. Everybody just needs to stay offline. Everybody needs to be mindful of what they say to the next person. Especially if you say your family and you say you love that individual. I just think that too many people are trying to bring situations to the forefront, and they're thinking about the money that they can make from streaming and from making videos, but they're not really and truly thinking about the relationships and that they're damaging, and the feelings that they're hurting, the unspoken feelings that they're hurting as well. So yeah, everybody just stay off the internet and work on yourselves behind the scenes. Everything is not meant to be said on camera. Everything is not meant to be brought to the internet, because again, these people that watch you, that you call fans, supporters, they are strangers. All right, and a lot of them do not have your best interests at heart, and it's so easy to fall into the whole notion and the whole part of pleasing your fans and pleasing your supporters, rather than handling the situation and behind the scenes, and really and truly saving your relationships. So yeah, anyways, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this situation. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.